I was watching something funny before I went to sleep. I don't remember what the funny thing was called, but there was this like one at the gas station. It was like a TikTok compilation, and this guy walks in, looks like Jesse Plemons. He's like, "Hey, you got change for 100?" And she's like, "If you buy something though," he's like, grabs like a beef jerky, like throws it on like the counter. Well, not really throws it, but puts it on the counter, and she's like, "But that's just 35 cents." And he looks down at her. He's like, "Buy something, damn." Like, you could have grabbed like a piece of candy or something. Like, you could have grabbed like a handful of candy and just put it there. And then there was this like funny one. There was this funny one where like this mom came in with her son, with Coca Cola, and she's like, "Yeah, this is two. These are two for 350 or 250 or something." And the son's like, "Yeah, no shit, she works here." And like the mom's like, "Boy, yeah, no shit, she works here." I watched I watched that TikTok compilation. I couldn't stop laughing at some of the funniest parts. There was another one which I didn't know this drink called Liquid Duh or Liquid Death or something. And like this kid was buying it and is like, even though it may be a skit, this dad or stepdad was like, "Well, you can't drink no beer," and he's like, "No, Liquid Duh is just water," and he's like, "Oh, okay." Even though at the end he said, "Jesus Christ, Roy, you're not even my real dad." Like, okay, you didn't have to say that in a gas station. But there was one part that got me laughing a lot. Well, there's two things. One, she goes to this pizza shop and says, "Hi, can I just have pepperoni?" And I was like, let me guess, they're not gonna give her pepperoni pizza. I was right. She's like, she grabbed this container, I think it was like sauce or something, and she throws it in the box. And it's pepperoni. Just pepperoni, not a pizza, pepperoni. And she's like, "What the hell is this?" And the person's like, "Well, isn't that what you asked for?" Either I know that's for a skip, but either she didn't specify what she wanted, or they don't understand what she wanted. And this other one, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember the whole thing. What is it? I don't know. I'm trying to remember this other part, but I can't quite place. It's like something like sort of funny. Oh, like there was this like guy buying like gasoline, and this oh, the ringing in my ear, Jesus. There was this guy like buying gasoline. I forgot how much it was in the video, but the woman says it's like $12 or $13. He's like, "For this? No, I'll put it up myself." Whatever that means. He just like froze it, and then it hits like some bags of chips, and like this girl's like, "Crazy ass white man." You no, but I get that a lot. I'm trying to fix up my shirt. Hello. I'm also still trying to wake up because I had that before. Jeez, I had a nap before. Nope, American, but I that a lot. Most people think I'm Australian, and I said probably because of my mixed accent. Because I have family that's from Australia. I don't know if I don't know if I have any family that's from New Zealand. I've been to New Zealand before. It's a lovely country. New Zealand is a beautiful country. I've been to Wellington, and I know you guys pronounce it as Auckland, but for me, well, I call it Auckland, but I know it's called Auckland. Those are the only two places I've been to. I really want to visit like Hamilton or Christchurch. Those are the places I want to visit. I also heard that you guys filmed Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit there in New Zealand. Those are my favourite movies from childhood to this day. So obviously I want to go back and I want to see how you guys filmed these movies. I can tell it just wasn't on a set. That's one thing I can tell. You guys just didn't film it on a giant set. You guys probably filmed it outdoors. Probably on like farms or something. I'm just trying to button up my shirt. Because I have buttons on my pajamas. Oh, jeez. Damn. I must be so tired. Where's my energy drink? There we go. And just the last button in. You know, I would love to go back to New Zealand. I want to like try your guys' like food. And by the way, I love the culture over there. I've never like tried your guys' food unless you count unless you count that you guys have Denny's over there, but no offense, anyone that's from New Zealand likes Denny's. The Denny's in your city, it's but bad. I mean, one of my family members ordered the lamb shank and it was like pretty cold. Although your banana fritter, whatever it's called, it's very good. Whipped cream on top of fried banana and a bit of, I think, ice cream. It's pretty good. Although the only thing I liked from that place was like they allowed me to like order breakfast. I ordered like the breakfast part, which was I think pancakes, French toast, and like eggs and stuff. You know, I don't know if it's true, but I heard apparently there's like a giant like gumball machine somewhere out there in this world, but I don't know where exactly. Because I heard someone owns like this giant gumball machine, and I said, okay, so is it with giant gumballs or is it with like the small gumballs? Because how long does it take for someone to have like a gumball machine in their house? Like, well, actually, my real question is, why would you want a gum machine in your house? Well, that I can understand, so you could eat the balls of gum. Like, I can understand why you would want it, because, like, say, like, you were going to the store, right? And you were like, oh, I want candy. But you realize, oh, I have a gumball machine in the house. I don't need candy. Just put, like, I don't know what money to put in the gumball machine, and you just have gumball. The last time I had gumball was when I was 11, and it was my older brother's birthday, and one of his friends' sisters bought it, so everyone could have a gumball. But do you know what the saddest thing was? No one was having the gumball except for me and her. So me and her are still friends to this day. So she walked up to me and said, "Hey, so no one's eating gumballs at your older brother's birthday. So would you like to have the gumballs?" And I was like, "Oh yes, please. I love gumballs." And let me just say, on the drive home, I was straight up fucking munching them. And my older brother was like, "Where'd you get those?" And I was like, "Oh, blah blah blah." She gave me, because I'm not saying her real name due to privacy. I said, do you know what? She gave me the gumballs because no one was eating. And he was like, oh, that's pretty nice. Damn, I was 11. No one was eating the gumballs at my older brother's birthday, which was sad. It was only me and her, and she thought, hey, you know what? Do you want the gumballs? Because no one's eating. And I was like, oh, yes, please. And the funniest thing is, the morning after, he got a call from one of my cousins. And he said, hey, dude, do you know where the gumball machine is? And he was like, yeah, why? And he said, oh, it's just because, apparently we need it. Like, I don't know what the reason was for. But, gosh, I haven't had gumballs since I was 11. I used to love gumballs. You know, like the colors like red, blue, and stuff? Whenever it was red, I would just shove all of them in my mouth and try and make a big bubble. Like, try and make the biggest gum, but try and, like, blow the biggest bubble. I only got it up to this big. Like this. Not like the whole, like, not like that, but like this big. I've tried blowing bubbles by chewing on gum, but it's hard because you have to, like, you have to put a lot of air in your mouth, if that makes sense. And you have to keep blowing, like that. You have to keep blowing gum. And if if your cheek gets sore, if you get red, get sore, then obviously it's gonna pop. But it's pretty good. I heard around the world or some parts of different countries, they have like um gum competitions or something. I mean, I would love to participate, but I don't think I'd win because my cheeks would get too sore to blow the biggest like bubble of chewing gum. I mean, I do love gum though. One of my grandmothers used to always have. I don't remember the name, but she used to always have these like gum. They were like flavored like peppermint or something. She used to always have it in her bag, but it was only just someone wanted one, and I used to always, not like me, I used to always like look up at her with like those puppy eyes, the emotional eyes. I used to always look up at her with those eyes. She's like, okay, you can have a go. So that was my always trick to like ask one of my grandma if I could have her peppermint flavored gum. Was look up at her with the puppy eyes. This was when I was little, by the way, and she would say, "Fine, you can have gum." Like that's how I would get one of my grandmas to give me peppermint flavored gum. Look at her with puppy eyes, and then she'd give me it. Although I haven't had gum since I was 12, because you know how it's a choking hazard? I would accidentally almost swallow it, and yeah, that's why I don't eat gum, because I swallow. Because you know how it's a choking hazard if you swallow gum? I was chewing on it once, and there was saliva in my mouth, and I should have put the gum out, but I was swallowing the saliva, but I realized that instead of doing that, I might swallow my gum. But luckily, the gum went up my throat, and I pushed my tongue to push it back to where my teeth is, and I spat it out. And I'm just saying, if it went down my throat, would have been a goner probably. But to be honest, I've never tried like other flavors of gum. The only flavors of gum I've tried would be either the mint or peppermint, whatever you call it. Jesus. And I've tried the strawberry gum, but it doesn't taste nice. My favorite gum was probably Juicy Fruit. I loved Juicy Fruit. That was like my favorite gum because every time I was at like this like bowling alley with like the arcade games, I would always have like Juicy Fruit whenever I was playing the games because it would like sort of like help me concentrate. Sorry, it's my jaw. It hurts sometimes. Probably like muscle pain or something. But anyways, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Have a great day, night, everyone. It was nice chatting with you all.